Alright, hello everyone, let's take a look at the market. Tuesday now, you guys already have the swing days, swing hours, gold. Alright, this is nice and easy. Friday was a swing day. Come on. Friday and Monday, swing days. Yesterday, Memorial Day, not much happened. Okay, except this going back up from the lows. And then market selling off today. Okay, so this was good. If you're using your PST, 3,351 was your resistance level on the daily, as you can see right there. Market selling off. This actually surprised me a little bit. But nevertheless, the reason, this move didn't surprise me. The move happened a bit early. That's what surprised me, but never mind. Life sometimes full of surprises. But this zone was, as you can see, the market fell down sharp in Asia. Okay, sold heavy. Comes back up. Okay, sells off again. Okay, and this is why I had a sell order here at the hour. Okay, it was either going to sell here or at this hour. Okay, so if you sold here, you would have been like in the game. Worst case scenario, your stop loss should have been just above there. Okay, because that's the recent high it did, but the PST was 3,351. The market already done that, so there as you can see. But that's how it is. So market crashed down. Now the market can keep pushing today, but if it's going to retrace to continue to move today, that should happen between 12 and 2 o'clock. If it finds direction, that's the way it's going to go until the evening. This could go like this all day. We could have a sideways thing and then push down. We can push down here and keep pushing down. So you need to be a bit careful today, because once the market is going to be pushy, all right, then you just have to be careful, because today it's a big day. All right, it's a big day because of stuff happening, and a lot of stuff, and like powerful stuff is happening today. That's why we had some heavy moves. All right, so make sure you got your stop losses on today, especially. Don't trade without them. I always say trade with stop losses in any case, but just make sure you're on top of your game today, because if it finds a direction, it could just keep pushing in that direction, whatever you're trading, and then just leave you completely baffled. All right, so retracement period is that 2 to 2 o'clock. If whatever you're trading retraces, let's say went down, came back up, then it's sellable again here. Okay, let's say went up, it's sellable again here, kind of thing. All right, and the levels down here, as you can see, I've marked them in. Now on the daily PST, we're already there a little bit at 3317, 3310. Okay, so 3310 is down here, and this is, I had a trade in this morning and I just fell asleep because I was up late night, so I dozed off. This is why I'm a bit late with the video, but London still hasn't opened, so as you know, you get the videos before London opens. So what happens is we're probably going to push down further and further, okay, and come to these levels at least. Okay, 3,309, 306, 3,300. The reason is those PST levels are there. Okay, come all the way into 3,250, and that 49 level is 3,265, which we don't mind doing. I don't mind seeing gold back down all the way in here okay, because this is where the market caused the break at that price level there. Okay, so coming into the closing of that bar, we could like target that out, and it's, you know, logical. On the weekly, as you can see all the way down there, it's 58, 3,196 and 3,196 is a logical place because it's right in there. All right, right in there, 3,196. Okay, so, and then we still have, as you can see, the gaps here, but we'll see how that pans out. So if you want to sell, keep selling on the retracements. I think it's good to go in that direction. All right, and as you can see, I've moved stop forward. I can actually put it a bit more down here because it's just going to be a heavy day today. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Now, euro dollar yesterday, I said you could push up. I had a trade in this, okay, and it was Memorial Day, as you know. It was just moving slow, so I took some crumbs and just let it go. And not to my surprise, because we had a target here, remember? The market did come up here. Now, this is a trading hour, so you got to be careful here. The reason I say so is because we're at the tops, we're at highs. It was a swing day Monday, so this swing day Monday can turn into, okay, a high as well. But just listen to what I have to say. It can turn into a high, okay, but we have to be careful because it can still maintain this, okay, if the market goes above the high of Monday, and if it does so, then the next swing day you can be going all the way up into the next swing day. So the important thing here is, if you want to play this to the upside on the retracements, I think it's okay to do so. All right, but you just have to be mindful that until we break above that, okay, this could turn into a swing high. Okay, so let's not be like, you know, carried away with it. The other thing is this. Now we've got on Monday, Tuesday, as you can see, the market's going sideways. If the market goes sideways into Wednesday, then we're either going to break up or down. Okay, so Wednesday is going to be a crucial day. Okay, and tomorrow is also, as you know, is a swing day for some things, which might happen. Okay, so the market went up. So if we come down as well from Monday into Wednesday, or we muck around here, then the market is either going to break up or down to go to the next swing day. All right, so just be mindful that that could be the situation, and, you know, let's not be, you know, stubborn with the we're going up all the time kind of thing, simply because that could turn into a swing high. All right, Monday being a swing day. Let's take a look at SP 500. SP 500, as you can see, we had a Monday swing day. Now this Monday swing day can also become now a high if Tuesday doesn't go up. If we take a look at the weekly, okay, we had that zone there, so the market coming down again is logical. Now, I think selling is a better option. Okay, so that Monday, as you can see, nice and easy from the lows. All right. Now, if you take a look at the swing days for the indices, okay, so during those days, selling the highs is an option. Okay, now this one doesn't have a swing day today, so you can either wait for it, or you can say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to wait for the swing day. If we're at the highs on a swing day, I'm going to sell it off. Okay, that's the way to go. If you want to trade on it today, selling highs to push down is okay. You can come to the 1 hour chart if you like. Okay, and sell off from here. Okay, because that Monday was a nice low, okay, because it was a swing day going up, market coming up to fill in is okay. So that's also an option. So if we come back into there, that's 5930. Let's turn this into a 15-minute. And if I go back to the daily, that 5930 is going to be there. And that should be fine in there. Alright, that'll also close the gap there, which will give us a good reason to sell on a swing day if it's high. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones. Now, same kind of thing here, remember? So coming up into a swing day, I'm okay with, okay? And then selling off, we're okay with. That's how I would play it out, okay? Closing some gaps, selling off is the way to go. And that's your zone, okay? So the market can still go up a little bit, which is what I'd like to see, because gold has a swing day Wednesday. Would be great to see it on a low and see the indices high and then sell them off. All right, as we get into June. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. Now, with what should you be targeting? On the weekly, as you can see, you got room here into 46, 41,000, 42,938. Okay, so we've got room to come down. No, not that. What am I talking about? 46 is there, 41,000. Okay, down here, all the way into 43 and 40, which is 39,215, and so on. All right. And the 40 there, as you can see, is 39,215. All right, so those are the levels. The 43, why am I not here? It is 40,179. So I don't mind selling it off on a swing day from the highs into those levels there. Okay, we can come all the way back down, okay, which is nice and easy. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. Now with NASDAQ, same kind of thing, okay? Just want to push it down. Now NASDAQ on the daily, if it goes down, we can come into 55, 20,790, 20,790 is there. Alright, so coming into that zone is okay. So I'd say again, selling the highs I'm okay with this week and sending them down. On the weekly, you know, we've got room to come down to 52, 20,528, 20,528. Okay, so we've got room to come down. 45, 20,044. If it breaks down, we've got room to come down. On the weekly, like I said, you can add 49, 45 there as well. 49, 19,991. 19,631. So we could go down nice, okay, and come all the way back down here, which I suspect we just might do. Alright, we might do so. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Okay, remember I said we might have a rough summer, and I suspect we will. And then that's going to give us a really good sell opportunity, and it's going to shock everyone out. And when they're shocked, we can go in for the kill and buy the lows, which we will do when the time comes. Now then, Bitcoin. Alright, so here we are. We don't have any swing days until later on. So what's going to happen with this? I think selling is the way to go still. Okay, the highs. You can wait for the swing day. If we're high on the swing day, you want to sell, you can. And that's basically it. If you're using your PSD, you should be on top of your game with all these levels. As you can see how nicely that's worked out this morning. Okay, this line would have happened this morning. 59, 107,570, 107,570, 107,500, and wow, it's pretty much spot on there. There you go. That's how powerful the PST is. If you place your trades on them, you will be okay. Okay, and if you match it to time, it's bingo. Now on the weekly, as you can see, we're up here again, and there's divergence. You see how the divergence is acting? All right, so markets there. Markets there, you see as a very hyperactive, comes back, there's a divergence, the market does a huge sell-off. Now we're back up here with even less divergence, all right, with a lower level on the PST, and then that's just heading down. Okay, so like I said, you can wait for the swing day and then see how things pan out. From the highs, I'm okay to sell this one off as well. We should at the end of the day come back into this bar, maybe to the 80s, all right, and then go back up. And that's about it. I think my gold trade just got taken out as well. Okay, I should have moved that target a little bit further because today is going to be a heavy day for gold anyway. Yeah, because it's got some heavy moves happening, but that's how it is, guys. All right, so on the indices, selling the highs, pushing them lower on swing days, I'm okay with. On gold also, I'm okay with, to push it down, and it's taken out. They took me out. Okay, so we took profit, no big deal. At the end of the day, as you can see how these price levels are very accurate, how they bounce off. Okay, so trading at the right price at the right time really is just a life changer when you're trading. And that's basically it, guys. Have a good day trading. If you have any queries, questions though, you can always drop me a line or give me a buzz. Have a good one.